Oh, you can't see me. Hey guys, it's Tumblr here. I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I'd just come on and update you guys a little bit, if you care. I know I need to start doing this more regularly again, but it's just been like one thing after another, after another, after another, again, and it's non-stop, this health stuff. The main thing is I saw a new cardiologist. It's all the way in LA, which is like an hour and a half away. And, he gave me this heart monitor to wear, for 7 days, because he said my blood pressure, my heart rates were really, really bad for someone. Even with dysautonomia, they were still really bad. So, he's trying to get me on a regimen of medications to help with that. But I'm really scared of taking the medications because they have some really horrible side effects that could go wrong and complications. And I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons. But I know I can't really do that unless I've tried the medication. But trying the medication requires you to have to go to the doctor's office. And then they give it to you there to make sure you don't have a reaction. And it's just like, and it's only been used for people, they've only tested it on people for 2 weeks. So we don't know what the long-term effects are or anything. So I'm just really, the name of the drug is Northera, like North, and then era, like a period of time. Northera, and it's for people with like pure autonomic failure and stuff, Parkinson's, I don't know. So it just kind of like works as a natural pacemaker, I think, or that's the ivermectin. It's either the ivermectin or the Northera, but both of them have bad side effects, and my insurance may not even cover them. So I told my best friend I was kind of hoping they don't cover it so that we can try something else first. But the doctor I have, he's really old, but he's really good. And I'm afraid that what's going to happen to me with my last allergist, where he retired, and then my urologist before that, when she retired, and then I'm gonna have to find another doctor. So I'm just really frustrated if he retires that I won't have a good cardiologist. But I don't have to worry about that right this second, hopefully. He didn't tell me he was planning on retiring soon, so let's hope for the best. I did get my IV placed, and it is in the worst possible spot. At least it's not on my right hand. I guess the worst possible spot would be in this spot on my right hand, because the catheter literally goes in like right below my knuckle. Oh my gosh, I can't like bend my hand more than that without like risking pulling it out. So I'm gonna try. I did 2 liters yesterday, and I have to do 2 more liters this week. So I'm gonna give my body a rest today, and then do 1 tomorrow morning, and then 1 tomorrow evening, hopefully. Or maybe if I'm not feeling good, I'll do 1 tonight and 1 tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I guess that's the new cardio stuff I've been dealing with. I found a new therapist. I'm not sure if I want to stick with her yet, but I do have a second appointment And she actually did more hands-on, like helping me with my anxiety and panicking and stuff like that while we were in the office. She did a breathing exercise with me, and no therapist has ever done that for me. So I think, like, just because I get nervous, telling people about my life, since it's just been so crazy, and having to think back onto all my medical stuff and, everything. That is one problem I have with her, is with my other two therapists. They knew what I said what I meant when I was talking about all my medical stuff, so I didn't have to explain, and that made it really easy there. But with this new therapist, I have to explain my medical stuff, so I don't know. And I'm used to having to explain it with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, but now my nose is all red from scratching. Anyway, I'm used to having to explain a lot, but it was a little much for me. So if she can catch on quick, I think it'll be good. And she's a lot closer to where I live. So, what else? Oh, this thing is cool. It's the Zio button or something. And it's a heart monitor, right? And apparently you can shower with it as long as you don't face the shower. But my doctor said in order to shower, I need to cover it with plastic wrap and tape it so it doesn't get wet. But it's already starting to come off. So I think I'm just going to do like sponge baths and stuff like that and dry shampoo until it is time to take this off, which is in like 4 days. So I really hate that, but I don't want to risk this falling off my skin and the test being inconclusive. And then after this is done, I have to go get tested for mast cell disease, which is a 24-hour urine collection process. And you have to keep it on ice. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. So I'm not sure what to do if I can't physically complete the lab test, because I don't want my urine to have to be in the freezer at my boyfriend's parents' house, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's just because you have to keep it on ice, because that's how they need the sample fresh and cold, which I've done that before with stool samples, but we had to deep freeze and several bags and put it in a box and taped it up and everything was clean. But I'm really worried about this urine test because it's very, very what is that word? Sorry, I have had really bad brain fog the past couple days. Thank you, yes. And my anxiety, of course. It's really in-depth, I guess. Just a long study. But, I don't know, this one's 7 days, and so far I'm okay. And that's only the other one's only 24 hours, but I wish I had my own bathroom, but I don't. I wish a lot of things, but life's not perfect. It's just what you make of it. And no one's normal. Normal is just sitting on the washing machine, so, I mean, so I can talk about this now because I finally made the decision, but I wanted to go see George Strait in Las Vegas. And those of you who don't know, I'm a huge country fan. And George Strait is performing in Las Vegas next weekend. and in December. And the tickets for next weekend, I'm in California, so it's not that far. The tickets for next weekend are $35 each. My dad said he would buy me one, but my boyfriend doesn't want me to go without him, and he can't go, and so it's just a compromise I had to make. Like, this is on my bucket list, and I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to do it again, because he's not getting any younger. But I really, really hope and pray that I do get a chance to see George Strait live when he is still in his prime, which he has been for, 25 years. So, I mean, hopefully it stays around. So yeah, that's pretty much been my week. I missed a doctor's appointment, my palliative care appointment, and I'm going to have to call back on Monday to reschedule. I don't know, it's just frustrating. I started watching Disjointed on Netflix, and just like the first episode made me crack up. It's about a dispensary in Southern California, and I know all about that stuff, so I almost worked that one. But and it's Kathy Bates and Tony Bell, who I really love, and I don't know the other two people, but those are the only two ones I know. Tony Bell was on Bad Judge, and he's a comedian, and he is really funny. He was on something else. Can't remember what it's called at the moment, but Bad Judge with Kate Walsh. Really good, funny show. I finished Friends again, and I had to cry. I mean, spoiler alert, when she said, I got off the planet. Just, the babies, the twins. I did say spoiler alert. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it just, when you get in the habit of doing something every day and then it's over, it's like, okay, now what am I gonna do? So I started watching Frasier again. I kind of go back between Frasier and Friends. And they both start with FR, huh? I suddenly don't feel good. I'm like really overheated and flushed. Nauseated. So I'm gonna stop this, but that was just an update. I know I look horrible, but bear with me. I have not been able to take care of myself the way that I want to because of this heart monitor. So, yeah. Stay happy, stay true. If you like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And the more followers and stuff that I get, the more videos I'll put out. So, yeah, I mean, just, if you have any questions for me, comment or whatever, and I'll get around to answering them. Okay, so, yep, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend.